you know, you've gone in up against basically your worst opponent in that situation. Your biggest weakness is their biggest strength, and it's going to be hard to counter it.
And one of the biggest problems with Turkey is as soon as you get them onto an eco, say you win 2 rounds in a row, you get them onto an eco, suddenly they're even more dangerous because they pull out the deagles, and then you've really got to worry about something. But Jackie, we are in the game, we are live, pistol round is underway, it's Tunisia versus Turkey, and this should be pretty exciting. I think we are. Yeah, we are. So it's going to be Potty. He has a perfect position. Xantares straight down. Go for the second. He's going to find it straight away. It's a 2K from Remind and Potty. Going absolutely ham, but Calix doesn't give a single flip. Takes them both down, and now into a 3 versus 3. Still going towards that B-bomb site, but backing off just a little bit. Site goes down, fake it out, and a flash is going to follow. Crumsy is just going to have to check what's going on as Major jumps across the site. He's given himself away, but he's not going to be going down just yet, and the bomb will move towards the A-bomb site. It's going to be a split onto A, and Major just making sure Crumsy can't head back over yet, and just putting a seed of doubt into the mind of the Tunisian players. Of course, the skill on Turkey should be able to prevail at this point as Desper works his way into the bomb site. He spotted out the first player and taken just a little bit of damage, and Shiva, with the crossfire in place, is not going to work. Calix takes him down, but Crumsy gets one back in return onto Desper. Major, he's straight back until it becomes Crumsy versus Calix. 1 versus 1. A 3K so far for Calix. He's definitely had a good round so far, but now with the bomb out of his control, Jackie, he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a sticky situation. Already 3 frags into the round for Calix, and he's looking to try and find that 4th and final one. If you can pick this up and get that opening for Turkey, it would be absolutely amazing. But Tunisia, they're looking dominant so far. Some crisp frags coming out, and Crumsy, already a 2K, he's going to be hunting down. He's unaware of where he is, though. The angle is covered. He can find the opening headshot, and Turkey will kick it off with a 4K on Calix. I mean, it looked like the stake had completely gone away from them. Tunisia, it looked dominant. That opener was fantastic. But unfortunately, towards the end there, they couldn't make it over the final hurdle, get caught off guard, and Turkey pick up round 1.
And of course, the pause has been called. Probably not tactical at this point. I don't think there's anything to talk about. But who knows? Maybe this is tactical. Maybe Tunisia are just... oh, no, it's because Remind has become Serbian.
Of course. National pride.
Is that... Or have I just offended everyone? Is that not the Serbian flag?
No comment. I don't know.
Should we just not say anything?
But here you go. You can see him getting ready here. Obviously, Tunisia just trying to work out what the issue is potentially. Something going on, that's fine, it will be sorted out in the meantime. But that opening round was good as well. You could see the strategy actually thrown in from Tunisia, went for that push up. You had Potty and Remind, so they went for the dual push when I believe one of them came up hot dog, and then you had him go for the ramp push, so they could find that opening frag. It was good. It's unfortunate that obviously he got that initial frag, tried to fall back, but was just overwhelmed because they went for that early B aggression. Smart read from them, though. Obviously, it's one of those sort of strategies that you can go for. Hammer your way in towards the B bomb site, try and catch them off guard. If you can find your way in, fantastic. If not, there's always that late round rotate back where you can get stumbled, you can get slowed down, go down pop dog, and then try and slip your way in towards the bomb site like that.
But it does sound to me, Jackie, like the game is back underway, or potentially just shooting each other for the fun of it. But Crumsy is going to be able to take down Xantares there, so we assume that this is live as Major with the Mac 10 comes in. Paz follows it up on the UMP, and suddenly this round is very, very much in the favour of the Tunisians. And that is definitely the Serbian flag. I remember it because I bought a lighter with the Serbian flag on it once.
Nice. Did you like the way, much like Turkey are currently lighting up their skyline as they hammer their way through? Remind also left just with a 5-7 right now. Won't be long before he's dispatched. Major wants to try and get that frag. He has the Matt 10 in his hands, obviously. He will get that extra cash bonus, which will be fantastic to try and help their economy a lot more, make their lives easier into the long run. Remind will just be holding out, just trying to stay alive. They are hunting for him. They have the cash to do so. Major will eventually find the frag, and a headshot to boot as well takes him down.
So yeah, a lot of money being built up there. Major finding a 2K with the biggest Norse Mac 10 in hand. So that's money already. They can get the AWP out to this, but they're not going to. They're just going to go with another easy round as Tunisia have nothing to play with whatsoever. They forced into that last round, which, fine. If they wanted to get some kills, fine. But they don't. They don't manage to get too much done. And so it is just going to be Turkey with another opportunity to farm some cash, get some money. Desper, of course, just on the deagle here. He wants to pick up that AWP going into the fourth round. So that should be pretty potent, pretty powerful, or if you will, it'll be pretty potty.
Exactly. Absolutely right. Paz coming out towards the A-bomb site, though, with that UMP in hand. Once again, they're just trying to use this round to rack up as much cash as possible, but it's going to be a very easy one. Those UMPs racking up the frags very easily. Xantares as well, trying to get the last one on towards Tor, but will be punished. He can scavenge that AK-47 if he wants to as well. Paz will take the fight on towards Crumpsy though, and this should be that third round going the way of Turkey, but Crumpsy somehow starts to get a little bit of energy. He's doing damage with a Deagle, and Crumpsy keeps it up as he finds that edge on towards Calyx. This man has gone absolutely mental. Grabs the weapon as well. He's got that UMP in his back pocket. Despe is the final fighter left on that Turkish side, sprinting towards B. He has to get in there. 11 HP left on Crumpsy. If he could do this, it would be absolutely fantastic for Tunisia, but it's going to be a struggle. We'll slowly take the fight back in towards the bomb site. Tiptoes his way round, needs to find this final frag for him. We'll get the 4K if he can line it up. Despe just hiding behind Ultron, will be hammering away on that Deagle. Can't quite connect the frag as he waits for the peak, but it won't happen. Despe takes him down, and Turkey will get that third round.
Yeah, absolutely insane play there coming in from the Tunisian side. Crumpsy was so close to being able to win that for his team, and an inch or a centimetre more, and he may have just done it, but it's not going to happen. Despe comes in. Like I say, he's the reliable player. He's reliable. You know, if he's in position and he's got a gun, he's going to make it happen, and this time he comes through for his team. He keeps them in it, and there it is. There's the shot that ended it all. And Tunisia, 0-3 down. But now they have the guns out. They have the weapons, and this should be a pretty potent round as Poti takes down Major. That's the AWP in play. And Despe needs to reply to that. He needs to get his AWP and say, there's some presence going on. There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. And put a smoke down to cover off his teammate. Crumpsy up on high is going to spot Despe out, but he's not going to be able to get the kill. Now Xantara's getting up on high. Only 1 HP left to play with, and Xantara's finishes him off. So a 2 versus 4 now, and this is not good for Tunisia. Tor is going to find himself 1 kill, but that's about all. The last 2 players ill-equipped as Calyx will take down Remind. It's all on Shiva now, kit in hand, but he only has a FMAS to play with. Put that burst on, start bursting, but he's going to have to do an awful lot of work if he wants to win this for his team. 4 angry Turkishmen to take down, and very little opportunity to get it done with. Shiva will find one, but the trade comes straight in from Major, and his head is clean off. That's 7 rounds on the board for Turkey, Jack, and I think they're coming alive. Yeah, Turkey getting back into the action here. 3 rounds on the trot. Meanwhile, Tunisia not looking too grand at all. Interesting to see what they'll actually try and go for into this round here. So yeah, it looks like it will just be the complete save. They don't have money to play with. They're aware of that. They need to try and wait it out, get the cash back into the following ones. I mean, it's just a shame. You know, they've really been punished right now. Turkey coming back into a game of their own. They have so much more advantage here into this as well. They can use that range capability. Tunisia basically just needs to go for the all-out aggression, try and beat them down. Attention will come out towards Ramp. His pistol spanning away. Crumpsy just find one frag, the rest of his teammates get executed, and it falls on towards Shiva and Tor, and this basically is as good as done. Yeah, this round is over as soon as Xantara's gets a spot onto them. His aim is too crisp for them to contend with, and that's going to be the kill. Tor wants to go and trade that frag out, try and take the AK. He may be able to get the snap on. As Xantara's just playing a little careful. And there it is, the kill comes through. Tor's going to go down. And Turkey double the score of Tunisia. It may have been a slow start, but they are definitely getting back into this one. We saw a very similar match yesterday where Turkey were absolutely dominant and Tunisia had no way in. So it's good to see that they're actually coming alive somewhat in this and giving it their best, because we need it. We need their very, very best in this one. Yeah, this is when they need to bring their A game. You don't really have any second chances anymore. This is literally it. You need to have that energy behind you. It's going to be interesting to see what they're actually going to attempt. Zares, every round, has gone for that all-out aggression towards the A-bomb site, just slipped out and been the difference maker, really, in a lot of those impactful plays. This time does actually get spooked as they ward him back off, and they're going to go for the 3-man push towards Ivy. This is smart. Shiva there, Ornn is lonesome. If they can overwhelm and find their way in, it's really going to be a huge leak. You have all of that control of the backline instantly and can try and just dispatch that Tunisian defense. They will just be holding out though, waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and they can use their own smoke, zone off from that left side and try and work their way through. Actually go for the boost, and Despe in that elevated angle will find the opening frag on towards Crumpsy as well. Xantara's, if he goes for the wide peek here, might be able to spot out Poti. He's a little bit back on the train, so has that height advantage, the eye in the sky, as he just peers down to try and get information, the lay of the land, but Xantara's has the better angle and can get the opening frag on towards Tor as well. And they're all just getting completely obliterated here. They don't have too much to work with. No, they've got nothing, Zaki. They're getting absolutely surrounded. Poti will spot out Xantara's, but he doesn't get the opportunity to find the kill. They aren't aware of what's in position. Finally, he opens himself up and takes down Xantara's, but the trade comes straight in. Despe takes him out of the equation. and the trades are all that is needed. Turkey just trading perfectly, taking down Tunisia, and already, Jack, we're at a 4-9 score. This has gone so quickly, but it's going downhill for Tunisia. They need to take a round back at this point. And if they do take a round, they need to keep that going. They need to keep that lead. You can see smiles on their faces. They're definitely still in this one. They are not giving up just yet. And as long as they keep that positive attitude, maybe there is hope that they are going to come back into this. But Turkey right now are giving them nothing. Give them nothing, but take everything.
Yeah, and this is the thing, Tunisia as well, forced just into these FAMASs into this round. It's not too great at all. They've been absolutely robbed. They've been picked up by the bullies and shakes down. They've lost all their weapons, but they make it work. Crumpsy with a 2K over towards Pop Dog. He's going to say hello to Paz and Zantares and kick them out very quickly. Tor going into that elevated angle as well. Can he get another frag to try and help his teammates even more? Gets the tag off on towards Despe, but can't quite convert it just yet. Reminder's coming in though, should be able to catch Major off guard, but he somehow lands the shot. Absolutely executes him as he peels his head clean back. And Poti, you may hear all of that information, gets the footsteps, the audio cues as he hammers his way towards B, but can sneak in behind him. This is going to be some cheeky play. Major needs to try and distract them towards that B bomb site. He's drawn out such a ridiculously big rotate for Major through the smoke. That is ludicrous that he finds that frag off on towards Tor. What more can they actually achieve into this one?
I mean, there's so little going on right now for Tunisia, but they have got the opening. Shiva, they spy on Major here, but the timing is just so off. It's almost perfect for Turkey, but finally Potty takes down Desperate. That's the AWPer down, and now in a 2 versus 2, there's opportunity. Shiva, he is aware of Major's position every time, but he just can't find that killing blow. He can't find the final frag, and so it's going to be Shiva slipping on by with Major made aware. But there's not too much that they can get done in this situation. They just have to back off and wait for them to come to the bomb. Turkey have to recover the bomb if they want to win this one, using utility, and Shiva's spotted out. A little bit over-aggressive there. He really should have been playing with his teammate. Potty going in from behind, going to find one and goes for the second, but he can't! Major spins around, and that is a major frag!
Absolutely insane. Major picking up some just juicy kills into the round that allowed Turkey to dominate all the way through and actually bring that back. This is that smoke shot once again, I believe, as he just goes for the spam through. Got the information from the top peak when he went up the ladder. Mental, to say the least.
Insane, Jackie, insane. But Turkey, once again, taking themselves a very, very big opportunity and a very good lead. Of course, normally we're seeing Turkey on 13-2s, 11-4s, but they can take an 11-4 here. This is still on the board. This is a buy from Tunisia, and we have seen some very good play. Crumpsy's been stepping up. Potty's having a good game. Remind's had some good moments. But Turkey just seems so much more dominant. They just seem like they're on top. They're always riding the wave of victory. And there comes the kills. Perfect timing from Calix. He waits it out. He knows he has the opportunity to kill 1 or maybe 2, and he takes it. 3 versus 1 now. It's all on Shiva and not the cat food. Can he get this done? With only a FAMAS in hand. He doesn't even know where the bomb plant is. Goes for Major. Finally takes him down now as 1 versus 2. He's got Zantares and Calix to contend against, and they are not 2 names I would want to be trying to kill as the Molotov goes down to fend him off. There's no saving here, Shiva. You have to go in, and he will. Dive straight in, but Zantares puts him down. Jackie, I feel like there's a lot more support in the crowd for Tunisia here.
Yeah, everyone is making some absolute noise, some ruckus. They want him to pick up these rounds, and Turkey, they're just looking too dominant. They're being able to swiftly work their way through, and it's mental because this is the thing, you know, there was a lot of strategy and some thought process that went through into the play there from Turkey. You could see in the way they were doing it, especially a lot of mind games with the use of utility towards that A bomb site, especially that round where basically they broke the glass to make you believe the extra noises, extra smokes coming in, drawing out a lot of rotates, but to be honest, Tunisia did a good job of not over-rotating and overextending too much. It was to the level that was, you know, acceptable into that one. And 9 times out of 10, there were so many rounds that could have gone completely a different way if there would have been that slight individual difference from Tunisia. It looked like they were almost getting there every time, but just couldn't make it over the final hurdle. And those 4 rounds they got could easily have been in the region of 8.
Yeah, absolutely. They could be so even right now, but Turkey just storm ahead. And it comes down to a few little situations, you know, where Desper either gets a few kills back or Major comes in with a clutch, and it's just every time. Calix now is going to take down Crumpsy. And I don't know why, but Crumpsy's name always reminds me of Crumpets. For some reason.
I feel that.
Yeah, you got that one. Major now has a major job to play as he puts the nade down. It's a lot of damage. Finds 1, goes for the second. He finds it, but he gets taken down by Potty just in the nick of time as it's a 4 versus 2. Kit in the hand, Desper, and armors across the board. As a reminder, just tries to tap away, but the range advantage is definitely in the hands of Turkey here. They've got the USBs, the silencers are on, and that long range capability comes into play as Antares just taps away, forcing them down. And this should be the round in the bag. The smoke goes onto the bomb, and Remind has no choice but to force this one out. He can't even find the kill onto the low HP player. He's just going to back off, hold onto that armor into the next round. That's all he can do at this point. And so Turkey take themselves 12-4. if they take the 3 rounds subsequent to this. Of course, if Tunisia eco this, they have a buy in the next round. They have some opportunity to find some kills. And if they get the plant here, they can whip an AWP out straight out the bat. And Turkey don't have that opportunity at the moment. So if we get Potty onto the AWP and we see him really hitting his shots, maybe they can get back into this straight away.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, there's a lot of potential into this one. Hopefully they can try and keep it up, get that resurgence going. But Turkey, though, with these weapons in their hands, this is going to be such a quick round. Should just rip their way through that Tunisian side, beat them down, and be able to pick it up very quickly.
That definitely isn't beer we're being handed, unfortunately. It is just water as Calix finding himself a little bit of a tagging, but it's not going to work out for him as his teammates are falling. Crumsy and Potty both finding themselves kills and openings into this one. And so the rifles suddenly aren't so strong as Turkey find themselves 3 versus 5, all pistols to play against. I'm not sure if this is an advertisement, Jackie. We're going to have to turn it around like that. Calix just backing off, M4A1S in hand. Not too much going on across the board just yet. Tunisia need to get in here now and do the damage as Calix takes down 1-2. Paz follows it up onto Remind, and suddenly this situation is just dire. 2 versus 2, but no armor and no guns to play with on the side of Tunisia. It's going to be Paz holding the line down, takes the head clean off Potty, and it's all on Shiva now. And once again, not the cat food, he's dead food.
Dead now, of course. Unfortunately, will be taken down. Tunisia being quickly dispatched into that round by the Turkish side, looking very, very crisp. I mean, some of the plays we've seen coming out from them is, you know, it's just brutal. They've looked so fantastic individually throughout the entire tournament, and they're still living up to that now. Tunisia as well, of course, it doesn't help them due to the economy still not into their favour just yet. But let's get back into the action where that's a different story. Potty finally on the AWP. He can get out that bad boy weapon that he is so dangerous with. Can be that prolific fragger when you set him up into those positions, especially on that T side. He seems to be a little bit more in his, you know, his own mindset, in his comfort zone. Remind, I'd say, is definitely a lot more effective when they go for that CT side. But let's see if they can find these frags. Tor went for the little tap out, wanted to try and get the opener. Major as well with a Mag 7 of all weapons in his hands to try and defend ramp with. They've really only been sending in 2 players down in quick succession when they try and scope out towards B, so this is going to complement him massively. Meanwhile, over towards Ivy as well, they know that they utilize that boost with the AWP on Pote. They know that this can be you know, one of those situations that you can bring out to try and utilize, because they're going to be aware of it now, especially as he gives the game up, sort of setting that little seed of doubt as he goes for the AWP shot, wanted to get the opener. So nice early play coming out from Tunisia, just scoping out, trying to gain map control and push them in. Turkey are going to be bending a little bit and try and converge in.
Yeah, but there's not too much going on. 55 seconds remain now, and Tunisia need to start considering where they're going to be going. They're still sitting in this default, hoping and praying that Turkey are going to get over-aggressive, but it's just not happening. Tor putting a flashbang out, hoping to attract some attention, but it's just not working still. Turkey are holding fast, and we know they don't like quick plays against them, so they're very, very happy to sit back and wait for you to come to them, because they know they have the aim, they know how they have the support behind them, and that's exactly what they're waiting for. Tunisia now, with 30 seconds left, the pressure is on. Calix knows he's got a player coming. He's going to open up the tagging, and the frag comes through after. Potty going down there. The AWP unaffected as Paz finds one. Finally, Tor gets back in, but Calix is on his back. And it's all on Remind now, 1 versus 4. He's been spotted, he gets himself a kill, and gets himself a double kill. Paz going down, but he can't quite find Major. And that's going to be 14 rounds on the board now for Turkey, looking to set themselves match point. And while Tunisia looked like they were coming back alive, Jack, this has been a pretty quick game for Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey always kind of had their hand, you know, on the steering wheel. Were able to just drive their way through very crisp. And it's unfortunate. To Tunisia, you can see they want to try and pick up these rounds. They're really trying to bring their A game to the table, but Turkey are just a little bit too much to handle right now, especially into this one. This should be a fairly quick round. Just dispatch your way through them, as they don't have anything in their arsenal. They only have these weapons to play with.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is an absolute domination for match point as Antares takes 1, Desper follows it up, but still 4 versus 3 as Calix finds 1 more. Remind going down, and Antares to close it out. We haven't seen a massive amount of Antares so far, but that's mostly because he's not been in the right position, not because he's going down all the time. So coming into the next round, or the next map even, I feel like Antares could just come alive. Maybe Train is not his zone of demolition, because, is that a word, demolition? Or is it demolition?
Demolition, mate.
Yeah. Oh well, it's always next year.
Fantastic. But yeah, this is very true indeed. I mean, Zantares, though, 18 frags on the board, and Calix, he's kind of been the power player throughout. Zantares has done a great job of getting those initial frags and being able to slip his way in through the back line, though, and actually create massive havoc up against that Tunisian side, which is unfortunate for them, but great for Turkey, as everything just seems to be clicking. This could be the final round right here, though. Tunisia, they don't have the AWP out. They do have a lot more utility this time around. Potty with armor as well. And they have those AKs. But can they wield these Kalashnikovs? Can they find those opening frags? Or Is it just going to be Turkey swiftly dispatching them as they try and flood their way in? Despe wants to get the opener and will double it up as well with a little cheeky two-piece as he lances that frag on towards Remind. What more can they achieve here? As you can see that little bit of patience falling into Tunisia, that terrified, quaking in their boots right now, aware they're already 2-man down in what could be the final round of the first match. They have to try and get something back. Paz will best Shiva as he goes for that opening peak. Despe hungry for more, and unfortunately will be shot down by Pote as he lands the headshot into the 2 versus 4 now.
And this is just so close. Tunisia have nothing left to do as Antares takes down one, looks for the second, and there it is. That is Turkey taking themselves the first map of this best of 3, and in somewhat a dominant fashion, Jack.
Yeah, this was just round after round of absolute Turkey just bringing their A game, being able to batter their way through. Tunisia, as much as they had the crowd behind them, they had that hype, they had that energy, and you could see they had the drive to win. It just seemed like towards the end there, they just couldn't quite get it back on track. Their economy was never really in their favor as well. It was always awkward situations with money management due to the fact that Turkey were just so dominant round after round that they couldn't complement themselves in that way. Pote was only actually able to get the AWP out once in their entire T half, and even then didn't really get the chance to shine in what we're used to seeing him be able to get those openers with.